So I have here the NIV Biblical Theology Study Bible. I've been looking at this Bible and I'm really impressed with it. It is a very big, thick Bible. Not the kind of thing you'll take with you on Sunday morning, but definitely a good Bible to use at home, to study with. Some schools even require this for their Old Testament or New Testament classes. It's got lots of resources, lots of good study material, so let's open it up and see what we got. Without the cover, it's very simple looking. It says Holy Bible on the front. NIV Biblical Theology Study Bible on the spine here. From the table of contents, you can tell there's all kinds of things that you can find throughout this Bible, whether maps or charts, illustrations, articles, all kinds of things. I commented to my wife as I was looking through this that this might be the most extensive study Bible I've ever seen. And I don't say that lightly because I've seen quite a few of them. I like this chronology. It shows you not just when things in the Bible happened, but when those things happened according to other things that are happening in the world, which is very cool. Anytime there's a new section in the Bible, it gives you an introduction to that section, and not a really short introduction, not like a half-page summary, several pages for each section. And that goes for the Old Testament, but also breaking it down into sections of the Old Testament like the Pentateuch. There's an introduction to the Pentateuch. That's not something you see in very many Bibles. And each one is complete with all kinds of pictures and graphs. Obviously, you can definitely go deeper into any of these kinds of things, but this is a great overview. And not just a really basic overview, but it's got some depth to it. And then, of course, it also has an introduction to each book of the Bible. Once again, several pages, pictures, charts, all kinds of things. Outlines of the book. Very cool. Very useful. And then when you come to the actual biblical text, you can see the Bible there at the top, but then also a ton of commentary notes at the bottom. And once again, there's depth to it. So oftentimes these notes are just, verse by verse, which it does have right there, but it also shows section by section. So this is Genesis 1:1 through Genesis 11:26, Genesis 1:1 through Genesis 2:25, Genesis 1:1 through Genesis 2:3. All this before it even gets to the verse by verse. So quite a few notes in this Bible. I found the notes to be fair. They don't always land on one position. It overviews several positions to start studying. It tries to take out the bias. And of course, this is the NIV, so if you're familiar with the NIV, if you like the NIV, you'll like the biblical text just fine. Like I said, there's all kinds of pictures and things that help you see what's really going on. Really helps you to picture the time frame of things and also what the Bible describes. The pages are not incredibly thin, like many Bibles are, although definitely thinner than like your standard book. There are a lot of pages after all. Now, this is not a large print Bible by any means, but I find the text to be readable and maybe a little bit larger than your standard Bibles. As far as the layout goes, you see the biblical text in one column there, and then you have a column of cross-references there in the margins. As you can already tell, it is a full color Bible, so the color really helps to break up not only the charts and pictures and things, but it gives it a very nice design, much more polished feel to it. And like I said, this Bible contains a ton of study resources. Whereas in a lot of Bibles, Revelation 22 is the last page of the Bible. This Bible has this many more pages just of study resources. And of course, they're also sprinkled throughout the Bible as well. So, if you want a Bible to really study in depth, this one says it contains 20,000 study notes. It's definitely going to give a lot of depth to your study. Like I said, probably don't carry it with you Sunday morning, but a great Bible for school, for home, I recommend it. If you'd like to purchase it, there's a link in the description. We get a small commission and it would really help us out. I'm Chris, and with my wife Abby's help, I'm on a quest to review literally everything sold on Amazon. So if there's something that you need a review of, literally just tell me. Let me know in a comment, and I'll literally buy it and just review it for you. Literally.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense.